So you may have heard recently the unfortunate crash of a Ukrainian Airlines Boeing 737-800 aircraft. And if you would like more details on the crash, do check out the full written article on the Airplane Productions Instagram page, the new and future home for all future aviation news updates. In this video though, we would examine what might have caused this accident based on early reports. Before we start, I cannot stress enough that all discussions are based on early reports and may not be the full picture to have led to this actual accident. As the detailed investigation sheds more light into this unfortunate accident, I will obviously post article updates both on the channel community page and the Instagram page, so do check it out for the latest reported and factual updates. Early reports do show that shortly after takeoff, when the aircraft reached 8,000 feet, the aircraft then went into an uncontrolled dive before plummeting into the ground just 2 minutes after takeoff. It is interesting to note that as Tehran Airport is 3,300 feet above sea level, slightly higher than usual, it does require higher takeoff speeds and thus more engine thrust is being utilized. The aircraft was climbing at a rate of around 2,944 feet per minute, which is considered steep for 737 next generation airplanes, especially beyond 5,000 feet. As it climbed to 8,000 feet, the airplane had already reached a speed of 275 knots, which is typical and not particularly fast. Thus, with calm winds, weather isn't likely the cause of the air crash. The aircraft's performance didn't seem off either, with no peculiar airspeed or altitude reported, though the climb rate of the aircraft was slightly higher. And that ties in with initial report by Iranian sources that mechanical issues led to this crash. In my opinion, this assumption is really premature, though may be one of the causes. It is also confirmed that parts of the airplane were on fire before the actual point of collision, as could be seen in several videos already circulated online. However, according to Market Watch, one of the engines was on fire before the crash, also they claimed. While not confirmed if it is the case, how then could an engine fire lead to this crash? This part of the video is where numerous possibilities are brought up, so do take this as of now with a pinch of salt. Well, engine fires are not rare, though engine fires immediately after takeoff with high engine thrust settings may pose a slight danger, especially if the aircraft is in a steep climb. If the engine fire started just seconds into the flight, where the most power is needed for climb out, pilots may not be able to react fast enough to the situation, causing the fire to get out of hand. This may be the case, given the higher climb rate by around 1,000 feet per minute, and more engine thrust is needed. The pilots most likely would have been aware should there have been a fire, and could use the fire extinguishers, though these only work if the fire is containable. Large fires can lead to loss of control of the aircraft, and the fire extinguishers will not be of much use. Furthermore, high temperatures caused by the fires can cause part of the wings to melt, meaning that vital control surfaces are lost. However, while this is just a theory, poor maintenance is unlikely to have contributed to this accident, given this aircraft was only around 3.5 years old and was serviced just 2 days ago. To end off, the Airplane Productions would also add that it is of utmost and paramount importance that the Ukrainian and Iran aviation safety authorities cooperate fully with the American FAA, despite the political conflict surrounding the two regions. Only then can the causes be found, lessons be learned, and actions be implemented to ensure such an accident will never happen again. And to those who lost their loved ones, the Airplane Productions would like to express its deepest condolences, leading into an uncertain next decade in this aviation industry.